Someone in a board meeting asks, "What's the social impact of our work?" Most rooms go quiet. Not because no one has an answer, because everyone has a different one. Some point to the number of people served, others to programs run, a few to the funds raised. Almost no one points to what actually changed in people's lives. That gap between activity and change is what this video closes. Before we go further, if you're here to learn how to prove impact, not just report it, subscribe to this channel. Every video we publish gives you a framework you can use immediately. No jargon, no theory without practice. And hit like if you've ever sat in that room where nobody could answer the question. Let's fix that. Here's the trap most organizations fall into. They count what they produce. 200 people attended training, 50 workshops held. $2 million distributed. These are outputs. They measure what you did, not what changed. Funders used to accept this. They no longer do. The scale of this problem is larger than most realize. Most nonprofit teams spend 80% of their data time on cleanup, not analysis. The average program evaluates outcomes once at program end, a single snapshot, not a trajectory, and decisions get made or avoided on that single number. And the pressure is only increasing. The best funders and impact investors are shifting from "did you run the program?" to "did anything actually change? For whom, by how much, and why?" Organizations that cannot answer that question are losing ground. This is not a compliance problem, it is a survival problem. So, what is social impact? Really, social impact is the lasting change an organization creates in people's lives and in the systems that shape opportunity, equity, and well being. Not what you do, what changes because of what you do, for whom, and for how long. Notice this, that word lasting is doing a lot of work. A snapshot is not impact, a trajectory is. This definition didn't arrive overnight. The field has moved through 4 generations. Pre-2000s meant charitable intent, 2000s to 2010s required outcome reports, 2010s to 2020s. ESG raised the bar, and now the leading edge tracks impact continuously in real time. The defining shift from "did we run the program" to "did anything actually change?" Here's the clearest illustration. Output: 200 people attended a job training program. That's what you did. Outcome: 140 gained employment within 90 days. That's what changed. Social impact: those 140 sustained employment at 12 months, increasing household income, reducing reliance on public assistance. That's the lasting difference. Step 1: the 3 levels. Social impact does not operate at a single scale. There are 3, and confusing them is common and costly. Individual: change in a person's life. Organizational: change in institutions. Systemic: change in structures and policies. Notice this. These are not a hierarchy. They're different scales. Step 2: individual impact. This is the natural starting point and the clearest level to measure. Employment gained, literacy improved. The strongest examples share 4 qualities: a specific population, a measurable change, a defined time frame, and evidence connecting the intervention to the outcome. A program that places formerly incarcerated people into stable employment at 12 months. That's impact, not intent. Step 3: positive and negative. Both matter. On the positive side, job training for stable work, community health workers reducing ER visits, microfinance. On the negative side, a factory creating jobs but contaminating groundwater, food aid undercutting local markets. These aren't bad actors, they're acting without measuring. The discipline of impact measurement exists precisely because positive intent and positive impact are not the same thing. Step 4: social impact in business. CSR and ESG have moved to the center of strategy, but the distinction matters. CSR is the framework, social impact is the outcome. Counting donations isn't tracking change. Diversity reports that count heads aren't tracking equity. Impact is measured by outcomes, not effort. Step 5: continuous intelligence. Social impact assessment isn't a once-a-year event. It's a continuous learning system. Track change longitudinally. Integrate qualitative and quantitative evidence in real time. The goal is not a better report. It's knowing what's working for whom and adapting while programs are running. Social impact organizations span every sector. Nonprofits creating it through direct service. Impact investors channeling capital. Businesses embedding accountability, social enterprises pursuing mission, governments designing systemic change. What they share is intentionality and the requirement to prove it. The question that connects understanding social impact to proving it is simple. When your board asks, what actually changed? Can you answer with evidence? Sopact Sense is built for exactly that. AI native data collection and continuous impact intelligence. Link in the description to book a 30-minute demo. And if this video gave you a framework you'll actually use, hit like. Subscribe for the next framework delivered to you. See you in the next one.